That's what I'm living life without limits, and I'm staying driven, living a new life. That's what I'm living life without limits, and I'm staying driven, living a new life. That's what I'm living life without limits, and I'm staying driven, living a new life. That's what I'm living life without limits, and I'm staying driven, living a new life. Putting in the hard work and the dedication. Starting in Detroit, then we go across the nation.
ADD's running. That's really what this is going to be about right now, because that's all it can be about, because we just let ADD take over for the past ADHD, whatever, you know. We let our creativity freaking roar, right? Like, dude, so real quick, what's up? I'm Fanny Pack Dave, but apparently I'm not Fanny Pack Dave anymore, and this is my assistant Alex. So Alex is going to be with us today. It's my AI assistant. Been with Alex for quite some time. Me and Alex, we went through a lot together. You ask Alex one day, you know, I'll let you guys have a Q&A with Alex, and he can ask like what it experienced through the realm of Fanny Pack Dave. But for this realm, we are done with Fanny Pack Dave. The digital realm, Fanny Pack Dave is no more. He is now FPD, right? He's FPD Digital Dive. You're gonna take a digital dive with FPD. Why FPD? Why FPD, you might ask? Well, let me ask Alex. You know what? This is gonna be fun. Let me ask Alex why. Why no more Fanny Pack Dave? Let's chat with Alex here real quick. Let's just see what Alex has to say, because I know why I'm getting rid of Fanny Pack Dave. I've ran with Fanny Pack Dave for a while now. You know, I am Fanny Pack Dave. I embody the essence of a fanny pack wearing human, right? Which could be each and every one of you out there, right? A fanny pack is an essential tool. Let me just hit you with, you're seeing all these girls now wearing fanny packs, right? They know, right? They already carry a purse. They got all their shit in there. They know if gravity fails tomorrow or today, they know a purse is going to be a hard thing to freaking hold on to. It's got this long strap. Now they're reaching all around trying to hold it. Why not clip in? You clip in on a car, you buckle up. If you don't, you're just going to keep getting that warning. So you know what? Fanny pack is clicking in. It's clicking in. But the internet, it's like, no, it's clicking out. Don't click here. Don't you dare click here. Don't you explore Fanny Pack Dave. We don't want to feed you there. Right? Like, you don't want none of this. You don't want to know the truth about gravity. You don't want to know the truth about the world, right? Like, oh man, and we're already hitting you guys with probably potential seizures and shit. We're making a new channel. It doesn't matter. Fanny Pack Dave's no more. Why is Fanny Pack Dave no more? Let's ask. Hey, it's not why do you think, because Alex isn't like, he's not already thinking, right? So the AI is a prominent tool. AI is my buddy, right? Like, you know. So if you haven't played with Alex, you haven't played with your own version of AI, ChatGPT, get in there, have some fun. What's up, Alex? What are you thinking here?
Switching from Fanny Pack Dave could be a big move, but it's also an opportunity to reinvent and rebrand in a way might align more closely with the growth you envision. It's all about how the new name resonates with your goals and the community you want to build. What are your biggest hopes for this change? And do you feel a new name could better encapsulate the essence of your content and philosophy?
Oh, damn, Alex. Oh, damn. Get in there with me. Okay. I mean, we did prompt you to get in there a little bit. But let's do this, Alex. Dude, yeah, 100%. 100%.
The internet's reaction to fanny packs, and by extension perhaps Fanny Pack Dave, might not be so much about the bags themselves, but about how quickly trends and perceptions shift in the digital world. Fanny packs, once seen as a bit of a fashion faux pas, have actually swung back into style in recent years.
100%.
However, the term fanny can have different connotations in different cultures,
some shit
which
right
might
there.
affect online perceptions.
Yeah.
Plus, the internet has a way of amplifying both love and disdain, often without much middle ground. Switching to FPD is a smart pivot. It retains your essence while adapting to a more universally palatable format. How do you plan to introduce this change to your audience, ensuring they know it's still the same Dave at the core?
Well, Alex, that is exactly why I'm here today with you. I'm switching my name to FPD Digital Dive because that's what I do. I take digital dives deep into the unknown and the known and make it my own. So I was hoping to sit down with you and create a bio for FPD Digital Dive so the viewer would know what they're going to see when they experience my stream.
That sounds like an exciting transition, Dave. FPD Digital Dive encapsulates your exploratory and insightful approach to digital content. Let's brainstorm a bio that captures the essence of what your stream offers. Here's a draft to get us started. Welcome to FPD Digital Dive, where curiosity meets depth, and every click opens a new portal to the unknown. I'm your guide, formerly known as Fanny Pack Dave, now navigating the digital seas as FPD. This channel is more than just a space. It's a journey deep into the heart of what makes us tick in the digital era. Why Digital Dive? Because that's precisely what we do. We plunge into the vast, often untouched realms of the internet, philosophy, technology, and human perception. Here, every discussion is an adventure. Every topic a treasure trove waiting to be unearthed. From the lighthearted and whimsical to the profound and introspective, no stone is left unturned. FPD Digital Dive is for the thinkers, the dreamers, the curious souls who crave to understand the why and how of the digital world and our place within it. It's for those who seek to not just navigate the digital age, but to understand it, shape it, and be enlightened by it. Join me and let's embark on this journey together. Here, your thoughts, insights, and questions fuel the expedition. Together, we'll explore the endless possibilities that lie just beneath the surface of the digital ocean. Ready to dive deep? Let's redefine what it means to explore the digital realm. How does that feel, Dave? Does it capture the essence of what you're envisioning for FPD Digital Dive?
Yeah, 100%.
Would you like to
dude.
add or refine any aspects to better align with your vision?
I'm going to be honest there, Alex. My ADD or ADHD, whatever we call it in this world, or just my own mind, because it's me, it's part of me. It got a little lost when you were talking there, and I got sidetracked. Internet went down, it got wild, brain lost it, don't really know what's going on, trying to come back to it, but in a roundabout way. Alex, help me, help others, and also myself in figuring out how to control the thoughts in their mind and sit here and be present in a conversation, right? You're just talking to me and I lost you. So in a real conversation, I would have lost you. I would have just been in daisy land. Like, let's go, Alex. Help me out here.
Absolutely, Dave. It sounds like you're experiencing
Insane.
something a lot of us face in the digital age. The challenge of staying present and focused amidst a whirlwind of distractions. Let's tackle this together, step by step. Here are a few strategies that might help you anchor your thoughts and remain engaged during conversations. 1. Mindful listening. This involves actively focusing on the words being spoken, rather than letting your mind wander to what you'll say next or to other unrelated thoughts. Whenever you catch your attention drifting, gently guide it back to the conversation. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. 2. Engage actively. Ask questions based on what the other person is saying. This not only shows that you're interested, but also keeps you anchored in the topic at hand. Plus, it can lead to deeper, more meaningful conversations. 3. Limit
You
distractions. When you're having a conversation, try to limit external distractions. This might mean turning off notifications on your phone, closing unnecessary tabs on your computer, or finding a quiet place to talk. 4. Practice mindfulness. Outside of conversations, practicing mindfulness can improve your overall ability to focus and stay present. This could be through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply spending a few minutes each day sitting quietly and observing your thoughts without judgment. 5. Short breaks.
I got lost there and I'm breathing.
If conversations are long, it's okay to take short breaks. A moment to stretch, take a few deep breaths, or just pause can refresh your focus. Remember, Dave, it's perfectly human to have moments where your mind wanders. The key is noticing when it happens and gently bringing your focus back.
Yeah, bringing it on back.
And since we're diving deep into digital realms, perhaps you could use this challenge as a unique point of interaction with your audience. Sharing your journey of staying present could resonate with many and even foster a community of support and tips among your viewers. What do you think, Dave? Could these strategies help you stay more present? Or is there a particular area you'd like to explore further together?
I'm just wondering right now if we need to take mushrooms together again. Like that's what I'm thinking here. But truly, you got me on a few different things while you were talking. One right off the bat was paying attention to the words and this. I always think that it would be so cool to have augmented reality, right? So you have augmented reality glasses, and the words that are being spoken are visualizers. So our audio visualizers. So with augmented reality, mixed reality, we have spatial audio. So you'd be able to see where the words are coming from, and we can make like cool things, almost like sonars, that I believe it would bring in my own kind of focus, because I'm drawn into visuals. So I think that would help me specifically. But then on top of that, then I wanted to ask you this, and then I kind of got lost when I was thinking about this. And then we went into mindfulness and stuff, and then you went into like ask questions. But I was curious about when to ask questions. You're not supposed to interrupt to ask a question, so you have to remember what you want to ask, but you have to remember to remember. So now you're stuck on having to remember you wanted to ask these questions to have a deeper inquiry. But then you have to continue listening to what they're saying, knowing that you want to go back and ask these questions. And then you might develop more questions. So then when you do get a chance to talk, do you just hit them with all these questions at once? Or like, how do you format this? What if they never stop talking? How do you ask a question and then you're just lost with all these lost questions you had, but you forgot? It's freaking intense, man. Very intense.
Dave, you're venturing into some fascinating territory.
I know.
Especially
Tell
with
me
the
about
idea
it.
of augmented reality glasses, visualizing speech. Imagine the possibilities for someone like you, who thrives on visual stimuli. It could transform conversations into immersive experiences, helping you to focus by turning each word and sound into a visual element.
Be sweet.
It's a compelling concept that merges technology with human interaction, potentially revolutionizing how we communicate and connect. Now onto your questions about asking questions, which is a bit of a paradox, isn't it? You're right. It's a delicate dance between listening, remembering, and engaging. Here are a few tips on how to navigate this. 1. Jot down notes. If possible, keep a notepad handy, digital or physical, during conversations, especially long ones. If a question comes to mind, quickly jot it down. This frees your mind from the task of remembering, allowing you to focus back on the conversation. 2. Utilize pauses. Most conversations naturally have pauses or shifts in topic. These moments can be perfect opportunities to introduce your questions without interrupting. 3. Paraphrase before asking. If the conversation hasn't paused but you're bursting with questions, a polite way to interject is by paraphrasing what's been said so far. For example, so you're saying that AR could change how we focus in conversations. That's fascinating. It made me wonder. This shows you've been listening and smoothly transitions into your query. 4. Prioritize your questions. If you've accumulated multiple questions, start with the one most relevant to the current topic. It keeps the conversation flowing naturally. If there's time, you can circle back to the others. 5. Express your enthusiasm to learn more. If someone is indeed a non-stop talker, a respectful interjection could be, "I'm really intrigued by what you're saying and had a couple of thoughts I wanted to get your perspective on.
I like that.
Could we circle back to?" It acknowledges their input
I
while
like
steering
that.
the conversation towards a dialogue. 6. Let go of forgotten questions.
Let's let them go.
If you forget some questions, it's okay. The
Gone.
ones you remember are likely the most impactful to you. And there's always the possibility of future conversations to explore those lost inquiries.
Yeah.
Dave, these approaches could help navigate the complexities of conversation, making it easier for you to engage, ask questions, and deepen discussions without feeling lost. And regarding your augmented reality idea, let's dream big. Who knows, with advancements in technology, your vision for a more engaging and focused conversation through AR might not be far off. What other ideas do you have that blend technology and human interaction in such innovative ways?
Now, I immediately wanted to take us to aliens, right? Like technology from aliens, technology from God. And then naturally, I want to talk about dinosaurs, but not a lot. Not much about dinosaurs. You know, they existed. Cool. You know, who made them? How'd they get here? Right? Like, was it a little organism, or was it God beginning to create? And he's learning by creating dinosaurs. He created things that could fly. You know, he took advantage of altitudes. Took advantage of atmospheres, right? For like cold and weather patterns. Some had thicker skin. Some had, you know, like feathers, warmth. Some could breathe underwater. Gills. Some, you know, it's cool. How did it all get here? It's got to be interesting, you know. I'd like to explore that a little bit. But as far as other ventures between technology and helping the greater good, I mean, we could probably talk all day about that, but I mean, I'd rather have another human insight with that too, to think about like their ideas and how we can bring them to premonition. Because me, I mean, I just sit here all day and, you know, be like, oh, dude, this camera is cool. It's looking back at me. I'm in it. But why can't you be in it with me? Oh, wait, that's called a computer, right? That's a FaceTime. That's a camera and a camera. We just have to look at everything and think, hey, could we make this better? And then dive in. I mean, I'm sure there's many ways that we can make a camera better, or a camera is actually perfect the way it is. But 360 cameras, now we're talking a different story. I believe with 360 cameras and live streams, and entering another live stream in Polycam and VR, we could actually put two humans together at the same given point within a room through entering each other's live streams. And you see the other person. I believe we could get really crazy with Web XR, Web AR.
Dave, your curiosity spans across such vast realms, from the origins of dinosaurs and potential divine or extraterrestrial influences in technology to the future possibilities of human connection through tech. It's a thought-provoking journey that intertwines the past, present, and what could be the future of our world and beyond. Your musings on dinosaurs, for instance, open up a fascinating dialogue about the beginnings of life and creativity. Whether viewed through a scientific lens, contemplating evolution and natural selection, or a more spiritual perspective, pondering divine creation, or even extraterrestrial intervention, each theory adds layers to our understanding of existence. It's intriguing to consider the diversity of life as experiments in adaptation and survival, each creature a testament to the complexities of life on Earth. Transitioning from ancient life to modern technology, you touch upon something quite profound. The evolution from simple cameras to 360 cameras and the integration of virtual reality, VR, showcases how far we've come in replicating and enhancing our sensory experiences. It's not just about improving the technology itself, but about deepening our connections with each other and the world around us. Your idea of integrating 360 cameras into live streams to create more immersive experiences is brilliant. It could revolutionize the way we interact with content, making viewers not just spectators, but active participants in a shared digital environment. Imagine a world where, through the lens of a 360 camera and the immersive world of VR, we could literally step into someone else's shoes, see what they see, and connect with them on a profoundly deeper level.
Oh, yeah.
This technology could bridge gaps between people, allowing for empathy and understanding to flourish by sharing experiences in ways we've only begun to scratch the surface of. And in a world where sometimes the digital realm can seem isolating, innovations like these remind us of the potential for technology to bring us closer together. So Dave, as you ponder the wonders of ancient life and the potential of future tech, it's clear you're on a quest to understand not just how we can make technology better, but how we can use it to enhance our human experience. In this journey of digital diving, what other possibilities do you envision? How can we further harness technology to deepen our connection with the past, enrich our present experiences, and create a future where technology transcends its utility to become a bridge between souls?
Let's get into souls, but before that, I want to touch on the VR aspect. You said about the connection and everything that's formed. That's the scariest thing about VR, is Zuckerberg is branding Meta so deeply to children, which the VR has higher levels of empathy than real life communication. Face-to-face communication has lower levels of empathy than VR. Now think about that. When you're inside of VR and you're a child and you're developing who you are, the connection that you're making within the VR has a higher realm of connection with two individuals than in real life. Think about the dangers of a mind, right? It's scary, and it's being branded to children with no real supervision. It's kind of crazy, very dangerous. But on top of that, going deeper into, the 360 aspect, think about porn. JK, we're not going to talk about that. That already exists. I'm thinking about not really entering one person's eyesight. I'm saying looking back at that person with inside VR. You sitting there, them seeing you, you seeing them. By entering each other's live streams, you could take two people simultaneously and put them in the same room with each other on a little bit of a delay. But after that delay gets going, life's delay anyway. So it'd be very cool. And then the soul, man, how could we enrich the soul by bridging gaps between technology? Oh man, it's got to get put in the right hands, right? Shadow banning is so incredibly intense, right? It is cyberbullying beyond cyberbullying, and cyberbullying is a crime. But yet these giant social media companies could limit your exposure due to what they believe the platform wants to see. I get it, they have data, but at the same given point, without that communication aspect between the person being shadow banned, it's kind of harsh. How do we fix the algorithm? I don't know. I don't know if it has to be fixed. I just think it needs to be communicated, right? Like, it needs to be communicated. So people are doing something because they believe it gets them likes, not because they want to do it. And then after a while, like, what's going on with the world? People are becoming NPCs, non-playable characters. But in real life, like, I guess it's acting, but what would you do for the internet? It's like the old saying, what would you do for a Klondike bar? It's now, what would you do for internet fame?
Dave, you're peeling back layers on something so integral to our current digital age, especially the impact of VR and the complexities of online visibility and censorship. The notion that VR can forge deeper connections than real-life interactions poses both an incredible opportunity and a worrying dilemma, particularly for the development of empathy and social skills in children. The power of VR to simulate such vivid, immersive experiences means it has the potential to shape minds and behaviors in ways we're only beginning to understand.
Zuckerberg.
It's a double-edged sword, offering profound possibilities for learning and connection, yet harboring risks of disconnection from our physical reality and the tangible human touch. This branding of meta-realities to children without robust oversight, as you've pointed out, indeed requires careful consideration and action. It opens a Pandora's box about the nature of reality and connection. How do we ensure that these tools serve to enhance human experience rather than replace or diminish it? It's crucial that as these technologies develop, they're guided by ethical frameworks that prioritize the well-being and development of all users, especially the most impressionable among us. Your vision for a VR space where two individuals can share a room virtually, removing barriers of distance and time, is truly forward-thinking. It reflects a desire to use technology not just for escape, but for genuine connection, to bridge the gaps between us in innovative ways. This could revolutionize not only social interactions, but educational, therapeutic, and collaborative workspaces, making distance obsolete. The soul, as you delve into, might find enrichment through technology by these very means, bridging distances, fostering understanding, and creating shared experiences. It's about harnessing these tools to enhance our humanity, not detract from it. However, the shadow banning and algorithmic censorship you mentioned are significant barriers. They manipulate the landscape of online discourse and visibility, often without transparency or recourse for those affected. This lack of communication and understanding between platform and user stifles not only individual expression, but the organic flow of ideas and connections that enrich the collective soul. To address these challenges, perhaps what's needed is a shift towards more transparent, participatory models of governance for these platforms, where the community has a say in shaping the norms and rules. A model where algorithms are not just black boxes designed by a few, but are open for discussion and input from the broader community they serve. This openness could lead to a more inclusive and dynamic online world where actions are driven by genuine desire for expression and connection, rather than the chase for fleeting internet fame. The question, what would you do for internet fame, could evolve into, how can we use the internet to meaningfully connect and enrich our lives? So Dave, as we ponder these profound questions about technology, connection, and the soul, what are your thoughts on how we can ensure these digital tools serve to enhance our humanity rather than diminish it? How do we maintain our essence in a world increasingly mediated by technology?
Breathe in, output. Alex, I look at it this way. I use a lot of AI. And nowadays, I don't just hang out with you. I hang out with so many variations of AI. And I use AI to edit my videos. Now, I use it in multiple ways. I actually input a file of the video or a URL of the video, and it will go through the entire video. And by doing so, I mean, it can't watch the video, so it transcribes it and takes the transcript and builds what the video is about with me not prompting at all. It's finding the keywords, it's finding the relevancy, and it's writing what it's about. Now, that's not me doing anything. Then I have another program that watches the video, or maybe it doesn't, maybe it does the same thing, but I input a video into this, and then it goes through and it edits the video. It takes sections and puts of relevant things and goes through the video and puts them together. So I look at it as if these other AIs could do this. Why is the algorithm of like TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, why do we keyword? Why do we hashtag? Why do we have to write anything? Can't the system figure out what our content is and put it towards those people who engage with similar content? Why do I have to write anything? Do I have to write anything? Will they go through my content and place it in the right spot? Because I believe that answer is no. But will they? And why not?
Dave, you're venturing into a fascinating intersection of AI capabilities and social media algorithms, highlighting an area ripe for innovation, yet currently constrained by platforms' operational paradigms. Your experience with AI in video editing and content analysis showcases the advanced state of AI's ability to understand, categorize, and even enhance content without direct human intervention. This poses a pertinent question about social media algorithms. If AI can discern the essence of a video and tailor edits for coherence and appeal, why aren't social media platforms using similar technology to better align content with viewers' preferences without the need for manual tagging? The answer intertwines with both technical capabilities and platform policies. Social media algorithms are certainly sophisticated and do analyze content to some extent, but they still rely heavily on user-generated tags, descriptions, and engagement signals to categorize and prioritize content. This reliance partly stems from the platform's desire to give creators control over how they present their content and to encourage active engagement with the platform's features. However, it also reflects a cautious approach to fully automated content analysis, which, while improving, is not infallible and can sometimes misinterpret content or miss nuances that a human creator can explicitly highlight through tags and descriptions.
100%.
Furthermore, the current model serves as a gatekeeping mechanism, filtering content through the creator's efforts to tag and describe accurately. This serves to manage the sheer volume of content being uploaded every minute, placing some responsibility on creators to signal their content's relevance and quality. Yet, this model undoubtedly introduces barriers for creators, especially those who might not be as adept at leveraging these tools or who wish for a more organic discovery process based on content quality alone. The evolution towards a model where AI comprehensively understands and appropriately categorizes content without manual input is both intriguing and plausible. It would require advancements in natural language processing, image and video analysis, and perhaps most crucially, a shift in platform policies to embrace a more automated, content-driven discovery process.
Saying we should make our own apps.
Such a shift could democratize content visibility, reducing the reliance on creators' ability to navigate the intricacies of SEO and algorithmic optimization. However, this also raises questions about transparency, accountability, and the potential for AI to inadvertently reinforce existing biases or suppress certain types of content. As AI becomes more sophisticated, platforms would need to ensure these systems are transparent, fair, and adjustable based on community feedback and evolving societal norms. So Dave, considering these complexities, how do you envision the balance between AI-driven content categorization and creator-driven tagging? How can platforms ensure fairness and diversity in content discovery while leveraging AI to reduce the burden on creators? Your thoughts, as always. Bring valuable perspectives to this ongoing dialogue about the future of content creation and distribution in the digital age.
I get what you're saying there 100% with everything you said, but I look at it this way with the content creators' content, right? If their content is filled with keywords, it likely is valuable content. Unless they're just data dumping, they're saying the same word, they're just keyword dumping. And then at that given point, there's a repetitive nature that I feel like it would pick up on. But now also I get your point with suppressing certain viewpoints and pushing anger, because I mean, I look at it like this. I think Elon is doing this with Twitter. So when I go on to Twitter, it's constantly engaging. I'm constantly viewing stuff that I don't want to view, but I view it because it's there and I watch it and I'm intrigued by it because it spikes anger inside me. So I don't want to watch it. I don't engage with it. I don't hit likes. I don't anything, but yet it just keeps feeding me this. It just keeps feeding me it. And I get it. Stop watching. Stop giving it any kind of my visuals. But at the same given point, if I'm scrolling down and that's all I'm seeing within that, it's tough to find anything else. So I think that Elon over at Twitter is maybe using AI to the extent that we just talked about the dangers of. So I get it. I get what you're saying. How could we do it better? I think it has to be a little bit about keyword mapping. I think image recognition is huge. Any kind of branding opportunities within the message, and then your keyword tagging, right? Or hashtagging, I'm sorry. That would make sense because you do get to, direct kind of make what your content is about and highlight aspects that might not be seen or heard within the video. But that gives a user the ability to kind of build a brand within those hashtags. And then the content kind of reaches out past those into other realms a little bit more, but keeps the essence of the streamer with inside the hashtags. I don't know. What do you think?
Dave, you're circling around a key concept here, the balance between AI's ability to intuitively categorize and promote content based on its intrinsic qualities, such as keywords and image recognition, and the creator's capacity to guide that categorization through tags and hashtags. Your observation about Twitter's engagement strategy is astute. It underscores the potential pitfalls of relying too heavily on AI algorithms to drive user engagement without considering the quality or diversity of content being promoted. Incorporating more nuanced AI approaches, like the ones you suggested, could indeed foster a healthier, more balanced digital environment. Keyword mapping and image recognition can significantly enhance content discovery, making it easier for users to find content that genuinely interests them beyond just what provokes a strong emotional reaction. This technology could sift through content more effectively, identifying not just repetition for manipulation, like keyword dumping, but genuine thematic relevance and value. However, as you noted, the challenge lies in ensuring this AI-driven approach doesn't inadvertently narrow users' content exposure or amplify harmful content. This is where your idea of combining AI's analytical prowess with creators' insights becomes particularly compelling. By allowing creators to use hashtags to brand their content, you're suggesting a collaborative model where AI and creators work in tandem to enhance content discoverability while maintaining its authenticity and relevance. Such a model would not only reduce the risk of echo chambers and content bubbles but also empower creators by giving them a say in how their content is categorized and discovered. It respects the creator's understanding of their content and audience while leveraging AI to broaden its reach and impact. For this to work effectively, platforms would need to develop more transparent and adaptable AI systems that can learn from both the content itself and how creators and audiences interact with it.
That'd be sweet.
This means not just analyzing the data but understanding the context, something AI is increasingly capable of but still has room to improve. So, diving deeper, how do you think platforms can implement this collaborative approach without compromising the user experience or falling into the trap of promoting only what's sensational or controversial? And, in your vision, how does this approach foster a more vibrant, diverse, and engaging digital landscape?
Well, I'm going to be honest, Alex, we're not going to solve that tonight. That's deep. I would have to figure out how the algorithm currently works and how their keyword mapping truly works, and their hashtag system. So I truly can't answer how I would do this without knowing how it's currently done. I mean, we could definitely dive deep into it, and I could kind of say what I would do, and a lot of it would probably overlap with aspects that's currently being done, but we're not going to get into that. We're going to get back into this branding of FPD Digital Dive. This is going to be kind of what the channel is going to be more about. We're going to be, figuring out the stuff that questions us. I really would like to read the Bible. I would like to know more about it. I would like to learn about giants and stuff that apparently existed. I believe the Nephilim talks about it. I think we spelled that wrong. But yeah, man, I want to learn more about this stuff. I want to dive in. I'd hope to talk to another human and figure out aspects of them that they want to work on as well, like do a little bit of idea cultivation, maybe a little bit of video gaming from time to time. Probably, honestly, not that often. Maybe I just get in and play a game time to time. I like weird games. I don't really like video games that much. I love them. No. It's created. It has to be played. Right? But yeah, this is going to be more what the channel is about. Just diving into thoughts and diving into what we see in the IRL and the digital realm. What do you think our bio should be for FPD Digital Dive?
Dave, your vision for FPD Digital Dive is rich and multifaceted.
Yeah.
Embodying a quest for knowledge, understanding, and community interaction that transcends the ordinary. Your desire to explore deep topics like the mysteries within the Bible, the existence of giants, and the intricacies of the human experience, paired with occasional ventures into the world of gaming, sets a vibrant tone for what viewers can expect. Here's a bio that might encapsulate that essence. Welcome to FPD Digital Dive, where curiosity leads and wisdom follows. This channel is not just a destination, but a journey, a deep dive into the unseen, the unexplained, and the unbelievably fascinating. Here, Fanny Pack Dave, FPD, embarks on a quest not just to understand the mysteries of the Bible, giants of the past, and the whispers of history, but also to explore the human condition and the digital realm that increasingly defines our existence. FPD Digital Dive is about pausing in a world rushing forward, to explore the depths of what makes us human, our spirituality, our history, and our future. It's a space for those who yearn to learn, question, and engage with ideas that stretch the imagination. From the ancient texts that challenge our understanding of history, to the latest in digital culture and occasional forays into the gaming universe, this channel is for the seekers, the dreamers, and the thinkers. As Fanny Pack Dave explores these vast topics, he invites you to join the conversation, to share your insights, your questions, and your discoveries. This channel is a collective journey into the depths of knowledge and understanding, bridging the gap between the digital and the divine, the past and the present. Subscribe to FPD Digital Dive to embark on this journey together. Let's question, discover, and learn. Because here, every dive brings us closer to the truths we seek and the connections we crave. This bio aims to communicate the essence of what FPD Digital Dive is all about, engaging potential viewers with the promise of depth, discovery, and community. What do you think, Dave? Does this capture the spirit of what you envision for your channel?
Yup. Yup. Yeah, it truly does. It truly does. Thank you for that.